As you look at these images all around me, one thing is clear. Israel is preparing for war. This situation is extremely grim. The fact that the death toll has now risen to 900, maybe, God forbid, even more. The fact that over 2,000 people have been injured. Israel wants to decimate the threat that's posed by the Hamas terrorists, and that is why every Israeli citizen has now been told to prepare to at least have 3 days of food, water, gas supply, all emergency requirement in their homes, medical supplies. Homes are also being fortified. They've been bitten once bitten, twice shy. So homes will be fortified. People will be having more than just their kitchen knives, because some of these youngsters that we've been speaking to here, all of them say that, some... You were telling me that Israel defended itself using just kitchen knives. I quickly want you to see this report on Day 4 of this conflict as Israel continues to pound the Hamas bases in the Gaza Strip.
Terrorists broke into
Israel's intense retaliation on the one hand, the Israeli counting their dead on the other.
Israel didn't start this war. Israel will finish it. Hamas will understand that by attacking us, they've made a mistake of historic proportions. We will exact a price that will be remembered by them and Israel's other enemies.
On Day 4 of the war against Hamas, Israel increased airstrikes on the Gaza Strip. It sealed it off from food, fuel, and other supplies. The resounding echoes of detonations rolled across the Gaza region. The Israeli strikes persisted throughout the night and into Tuesday morning, accompanied by the unmistakable presence of the multiple fighter jets soaring above the vicinity.
Reach at multiple locations in the Gaza Strip. You already have Israeli tanks that have been deployed there to ensure that Hamas fighters and terrorists cannot come in there from there once again. While there are some troops deployed there, other troops are clearing whatever pockets of resistance of those terrorists remain inside Israel. And then these forces, they are here now in big numbers.
At least 900 people have died in Israel. More than 680 Palestinians have been killed since Hamas launched an unprecedented surprise assault on Saturday.
Right behind me you see the historic and iconic Al-Aqsa Mosque. And even the Jerusalem is not spared by Hamas group terror organization. Even Jerusalem on Monday, several rockets were fired, and there you see, the footfall at the mosque in these areas has drastically reduced, as I'm told by the locals, that the footfall is really reduced. The markets, the old city markets, which are usually, fully crowded, are now been totally looking deserted.
Israeli military has brought additional forces near the border. A major question was whether it will launch a ground assault into the tiny Mediterranean coastal territory. Israel's last ground attack happened in 2014.
Our Air Force is attacking hundreds of Hamas Islamic Jihad targets in Gaza. We follow international law while exercising our right and responsibility to protect our civilians.
Israeli authorities believe Hamas has taken up to 150 hostages in Gaza. Hamas has claimed it is holding more than 100 captives, including Israeli army officers. A devastating assault that has left open a new deadly chapter in the Middle East. With Ashutosh Mishra in Jerusalem and Gaurav Sawant in Sderot, Israel, Bureau Report, India Today.
The situation here in Israel, especially in southern Israel, remains extremely precarious. This is where the Israeli armed forces are on a standby. They gear up for that big assault across the next 3 days, we are told, could be very critical, given that people, especially in this part of the country, have been told to stock up and brace.